Alright, I want to do an update on the dog license here. Breaking it down here under section 3 PS 459-201. The general rule right here. Except as provided in the subsection on or before January 1st of each year, the owner of any dog 3 months of age or older, except hereinafter provided, shall apply to the county treasurers of his respective county or agent under section 200A on the form prescribed by the department for the appropriate license for the dog. Okay. What a lot of people don't realize, when you apply for that license, you need to go back to section 901 of 3 PS 459. And that'd be under Article 9, section 901. Enforcement of this act by the Secretary. General rule: the Secretary, through state dog wardens, employees of the department, police officers, shall be charged with the general enforcement of this law. The Secretary may employ all proper means for enforcement of this act, including issuing notices and orders, filing violations for criminal prosecutions, seeking injunction relief, imposing civil penalties, and entering into consent agreements. The Secretary may enter into agreements pursuant to section 102, which shall be filed with the department for the purpose of dog control. Right here. State dog wardens and employees of the department are hereby authorized to enter upon the premise of any person for the purpose of investigating. Okay, people, what that's telling you, when you go and get a dog license, which you can't do anyway, I'll get to that in a second, you authorize the state and the employees of the state, including police officers, to come onto your property without a warrant. It's deception. It's trickery. These people are good at what they do. You have no clue. You think you're getting some kind of identification for your dog in case it gets lost. You could do that at PetSmart. You don't need the state. Why involve the state? Because all you're doing, there's a reason they want you to do that. That way, they have access to your property without a warrant. Now, it does state, a dog warden or an employee of the department may enter into a home or other building only with the permission of the occupant or with a duly issued search warrant. But yet you're giving them authority to come onto your property. Now, here you go. That's when you get a dog license. You apply. Like I said, you can go back to section 201, applications for dog license, fees and penalties. Right here, people. Section 102. Definitions goes from kennel to licensed doctor or veterinarian to muzzle. There's no definition of a license. There's none in the game section for hunters. There's a reason they don't describe license. There's a reason legislation doesn't define what a license is. Because they don't own it. You can only get a license off of the owner of the property. Whether it's the owner of the deer, owner of the dog, owner of the fish, and owner of the roads. If they can't prove ownership, they can't grant you a license. I don't know how much clearer I can say that. You know, you can only get permission from the owner. And it tells you right there. They tell you what word do they use here? They use shall apply. There's no must. They have no authority. You give them the authority. And I'll be honest, that can actually go into child support, marriage license, and so forth, but I'm not going to go down that. Like I said, I've proved the dog license. They can't answer me. You know, and others can't neither. Like I said, with that deer, they don't own them deer. As long as you go get permission off your neighbor to hunt on their property or whoever to go on their property, until the state can prove they own that deer, they own that dog, they have no authority. It's made up. It's in your, it's you know, and the state's not real anyway, so, but you can go with the treasurer's office there. All right. That's all. Have a good day.